The whispering winds of Olympus. Under a velvet sky strewn with countless stars, where the distant glow of Olympus bathed the ancient lands in an ethereal light, a tale of destiny, passion, and mystique began to unfold. In a time when mortals and gods intertwined their fates, there lived a young shepherd named Theras. His days were spent tending to his flock on the gentle slopes of Mount Parnassus, unaware that the gods themselves had woven his destiny into the tapestry of legend. Theras was an ordinary mortal, yet his eyes held the sorrow of unspoken dreams and the yearning for something beyond the ordinary. Every evening, as he sat by a flickering campfire, he would gaze at the stars and whisper secrets to the night. He believed that somewhere among those twinkling lights lay the answers to his unfulfilled desires, a destiny that transcended the confines of his modest life. One fateful night, as a crisp autumn breeze stirred the olive groves and the sound of distant lyres floated on the air, Theras encountered an unexpected visitor. A luminous figure emerged from the Shadosa woman with eyes as deep and mysterious as the Aegean Sea and hair that cascaded like spun silver. Draped in robes that shimmered with the hues of dawn and twilight, she introduced herself as Calliste, the Oracle of Elysium, messenger of the gods. Calliste's voice resonated with the timeless echoes of Olympus. "Theras," she intoned softly, "the fates have woven you into the story of gods and mortals. You are destined to seek the lost relic of Gaia, talisman of immeasurable power that has been hidden since the Age of Legends. In its recovery lies the key to mending the rift between heaven and earth." The shepherd's heart pounded with a mixture of awe and trepidation. Though he felt unworthy of such a grand destiny, something deep within him stirred a call to adventure that he could no longer ignore. With a trembling hand, he accepted the oracle's quest. "I will seek the relic," Theras vowed, "and honor the will of the gods, even if it means venturing into realms unknown." Calliste's smile was both gentle and enigmatic. "Remember," she cautioned, "that the path ahead is fraught with peril, and the winds of fate are ever-changing. Trust your heart and the whispers of nature, for they shall guide you through the darkness." Thus began Theras' journey into a realm of myth and magic. His path led him through ancient groves, where the olive trees whispered secrets of forgotten gods, across raging rivers whose waters gleamed like liquid silver under the moon's tender gaze, and into hidden valleys, where the earth itself seemed to hum with the heartbeat of the divine. As Theras ventured further, the boundary between the mortal and the divine began to blur. He encountered centaurs, whose wisdom rivaled that of the ancient seers, nymphs whose laughter echoed like the gentle ringing of crystal chimes, and even a solemn satyr who recited poems that spoke of life's eternal sorrow and fleeting joys. Each encounter left him more aware of the delicate balance between light and shadow, a balance that was now threatened by an unseen force. One starlit evening, while traversing a labyrinth of ancient ruins, Theras found himself standing before a grand marble archway. Intricate carvings depicted scenes of celestial battles and the eternal embrace between gods and mortals. It was here that the relic was rumored to be hidden, guarded by a creature as old as time, a Sphinx, whose riddles were as enigmatic as the stars themselves. The Sphinx emerged gracefully from the shadows, her eyes glimmering with the wisdom of millennia. "Mortal," she intoned, her voice a mesmerizing melody, "if you seek the relic of Gaia, you must first answer a riddle that has confounded even the mightiest of heroes. Tell me, what is it that all men desire, yet it can never be possessed?" Theras' mind raced as he pondered the Sphinx's words. The night was silent except for the sound of his own heartbeat, echoing in the vast chamber of ancient stone. He closed his eyes, recalling the gentle whispers of the wind, the soft murmur of streams, and the quiet longing that filled his soul. Slowly, with conviction born of deep insight, he replied, "It is hope, her light, that guides us through the darkness, a promise that even in our deepest despair, a new dawn awaits." A serene smile graced the Sphinx's lips, and with a graceful nod, she stepped aside. "Your answer reveals the truth that lies within you, Theras. Proceed, for the relic of Gaia awaits beyond this arch." Beyond the threshold, the chamber opened into a hidden sanctum bathed in a surreal glow. In the center of the sanctum rested an altar, upon which lay a small, intricately carved box. The relic, a talisman of unearthly beauty, was adorned with motifs of nature and the divine. As Theras approached, he felt a surge of energy ripple through the air. a silent chorus of celestial voices singing in harmony. Just as his fingers brushed the surface of the box, the sanctum trembled with a sudden force. From the shadows, a figure cloaked in dark robes emerged, the fallen guardian, Moros, once a protector of sacred relics, but now corrupted by envy and despair. His eyes burned with a ferocious, unnatural light. "You dare claim what is not meant for a mortal's hand?" he bellowed, his voice echoing like thunder across the chamber. Theras' heart pounded as he stepped back, but the spark of hope that had guided him thus far now blazed within him with unyielding determination. "This relic holds the promise of restoring balance, of healing the rift between heaven and earth," he declared, his voice steady despite the fear coursing through his veins. "I will not allow your darkness to snuff out that light." The ensuing battle was not one of physical strength alone, but of wills and destiny. Moros unleashed torrents of shadow, swirling around Theras like a maelstrom of despair, but the young shepherd, fortified by hope and the gentle guidance of the gods, evaded each assault with an almost otherworldly grace. With every parry and every counter, Theras found that the relic pulsed in tandem with his heart-beata silent beacon, urging him onward. As the clash reached its zenith, Theras remembered the oracle's parting words. He closed his eyes and listened not to the howling winds of conflict, but to the quiet murmur of his own heart. In that moment of inner clarity, the relic's light burst forth in a radiant cascade, enveloping both him and his adversary in a luminous glow. Moros's eyes widened in disbelief as the darkness that had consumed him began to recede, replaced by the dawning light of redemption. When the light subsided, Moros fell to his knees, transformed by the healing power of hope. I see now," he whispered, his voice choked with remorse. "I was lost in my own despair, blinded by envy and sorrow." With that, the fallen guardian surrendered his dark purpose, his spirit unburdened by the chains of a tormented past. Theras gently lifted the relic from the altar, feeling its cool, smooth surface resonate with the harmony of nature and the divine. The sanctum, now bathed in soft, healing light, echoed with the gentle strains of celestial music. Calliste reappeared, her eyes reflecting both pride and the bittersweet melancholy of fate. "You have done well, Theras," she murmured, her voice carrying the weight of countless ages. "In your courage, you have not only reclaimed the relic of Gaia, but also kindled a light that will guide both mortals and gods through the darkness that threatens our world." With the relic in his possession, Theras embarked on the long journey back to his homeland, his heart brimming with a newfound purpose. Along the way, he spread the message of hope and renewal. Villages that had once been shrouded in despair began to flourish as people rediscovered the strength of their own spirits. Even the land itself seemed to awaken, with blossoms emerging from the barren earth and streams of crystal-clear water winding through the fields. In time, the legend of Theras the shepherd who bridged the gap between mortal and divine became a cherished tale whispered by generations. Statues were erected in his honor, and his story was recounted in the songs of poets and the verses of seers. The relic of Gaia, now a symbol of unity and healing, was enshrined in a sacred temple where people from all walks of life came to seek solace and guidance. Yet, even as peace settled over the lands, Theras knew that his journey was but a single thread in the vast tapestry of destiny. He often returned to the quiet groves of Mount Parnassus, sitting beneath ancient olive trees as he listened to the gentle whispers of the wind, a reminder of the eternal dance between light and shadow, hope and despair. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky was set ablaze with hues of crimson and gold, Theras felt a presence beside him. There, standing in the fading light, was Calliste. "Your journey has inspired countless souls," she said softly. "But remember, the true magic lies not in relics or battles, but in the quiet strength of the human heart. Embrace that light, and it will forever guide you home." With those final words, the oracle faded into the twilight, leaving Theras with a profound sense of purpose and an enduring legacy. His life had become a bridge between the mortal realm and the Divinia Testament to the power of hope, the beauty of redemption, and the unyielding strength of the human spirit. And so, beneath the eternal stars of Olympus, the legend of Theras lived on, a story of mysticism, passion, and the timeless dance of destiny, forever etched into the chronicles of myth and memory. In the quiet aftermath of his grand quest, Theras often revisited the sacred temple where the relic of Gaia was enshrined. There, amid flickering candles and murmurs of prayer, he would watch as both the young and the old sought guidance in the gentle glow of the relic. Each visitor carried their own burdens, their own dreams, and in their eyes, Theras saw reflections of his own once-hidden hopes. One particular night, as a soft drizzle began to fall, Theras sat in solitude beneath the temple's colonnade. A frail old woman approached him, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "Tell me, brave soul," she whispered, "how did you find the strength to face the darkness when it seemed all-consuming?" Theras's gaze turned to the heavens. "I learned," he replied softly, "that in every heart there exists a spark of divine light. It is not the absence of fear or sorrow that defines us, but the courage to stand against them. In the darkest moments, even when the world seemed to conspire against us, that spark can ignite a flame of hope strong enough to illuminate the path ahead." The old woman smiled, her face lighting up with a warmth that transcended the chill of the night. "Your words are a balm to my weary soul," she said. "May your light never fade." And so, the legacy of Theras, the shepherd who became a beacon of hope, continued to inspire. His tale was not just one of battles fought and relics recovered, but of a journey in Warder Quest to rediscover the resilience of the human heart and the eternal promise that even in the face of despair, hope will always rise. In the annals of Greek myth, where gods and heroes dwelled in the realm of eternal splendor, the story of Theras remained a gentle reminder that the divine spark within each mortal is capable of transforming even the bleakest night into a tapestry of radiant light, a testament to the power of redemption, the beauty of dreams, and the everlasting embrace of hope. Thus concludes the tale of Theras, a myth woven with emotion, mystery, and the timeless interplay of fate and free will. His journey through the enchanted realms of Olympus and the mortal world serves as an enduring allegory, a beacon for all who dare to seek the light beyond the shadows, and a reminder that even in the realm of gods, the human heart holds the most potent magic of all.